Hey guys, welcome to my channel Elite Wrestling World. My name is GhostSaad. Thank you guys for joining me right here on AEW Dynamite post-show review. Dynamite was excellent tonight. Exciting times as Continental Classic continues as well. We are building towards World's End Preview, which is going to be a fantastic event. We start off with Kyle Fletcher versus Shelton Benjamin Blue League match, collar and elbow, into the corner. Benjamin breaks clean. Shelton chills in the corner and taunts him, and Kyle taunts right back. Kyle pushes back with right, waist lock in return, breaks with elbows, off the ropes, and the Gold Standard catches him with a suplex. Benjamin bouncing him between apron and barricade a bunch of times before throwing him hard into the steel step. Wrenching back on Fletcher's neck, but he gets the ropes. Shelton meets him with a super kick. High-angle German suplex connects. Kyle Fletcher wins by pinfall with a pinning predicament and a hand on the ropes. Hook makes his entrance and gets on the mic. He calls Nick Wayne out. The Patriarchy tries to jump him, but he fends them off and puts Nick Wayne in Ridge Rum. But that numbers game. Christian wants to concerto Hook's left hand, and he does. Next is Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal. Chaos to start. Kyle O'Reilly trying to choke Action Andretti out. Evil-O raking Cole's back, but he's the first one out. Leo Rush eliminate the top flight, punching away at Brian Cage. Lance Archer makes the save, ping-ponging Davis with strikes and then double clotheslining him to elimination. Rocky saves Kyle from a double team and gets chokeslammed to the floor. Cole puts Butcher to the apron and eliminates him. Adam trying to get rid of Cage. Cole slips out and blasts Cage with a boot. Cole and O'Reilly eliminates Cage and Archer. Cole and O'Reilly move on to the Dynamite Diamond Ring #1 contenders match next week. The Acclaimed are backstage when Renee rolls up. Max Caster says everything is great, but Daddy says it's not great. Caster's letting MVP get in his head, and yes, he's the best wrestler alive, but they build this together. Anthony Bowens tells him to go prove that he's the best wrestler alive. Next is Max Caster versus Swerve Strickland. Strickland blasts Caster with a boot before the bell. Strickland throws him with a beautiful release German suplex and clotheslines him to the floor. Shane lands a pair of house calls. Turning back to wait for Max to get up, a third house call. Strickland wins by pinfall with house call. Post-match, Strickland lands a swerve stomp on Caster and leans into the camera and tells everyone he's not done with Bobby Lashley yet. MJF calls a promo and saying that Cole's actions got Roddy's arm broken and now he has to beat up Kyle O'Reilly to get his hands on MJF again. Next is Jay White versus Pac. White passing Pac corner to corner, big chop, pressing the attack, early attempt at Blade Runner and the rolls to the floor and takes his frustration out on Wheeler Yuta. Yuta pulls Switchblade to the floor, White with a back elbow. Sleeper suplex, Pac lands on his feet, brutalizer from standing, Switchblade bleeding from the mouth. Wheeler with the Busaiku knee, throwing Jay back inside. But he wakes up and hits Blade Runner. Jay White wins by pinfall with Blade Runner. Post-match, White hits a Blade Runner on Yuta. Marina Shafir arrives and Jon Moxley attacks from behind, paradigm shift. Hangman Adam Page is here. A cameraman attacks Mox from behind, choking him. It's Orange Cassidy. Hangman takes the fight to Mox while Orange deals with Shafir. Squaring up with Moxley, Orange punch. Blade Runner on the world champion, Buckshot toe. Christian Cage is lurking on the stage with his contract in hand. Jamie Hayter cuts a promo at Julia Hart, saying she came back to right wrongs and settle scores. She's determined to take this International Women's Cup all the way. She says she come find Hart on her comeback and lay her out. Next is Anna Jay versus Penelope Ford, shoving, trading forearms, to the floor, double knees from Ford. Penelope wants the Ace Crusher, Queen Slayer laden. Ford gets out. Anna Jay wins by pinfall with a gory facebuster. Post-match, Anna Jay gets on the mic. She calls out Mercedes. Enter Mercedes. She says if Chris Statlander, the biggest, strongest woman on the roster, can't beat her, what makes Anna think she can? She wants a title shot. She needs to come back in 10 years once she's actually done something. Anna slaps her. Mercedes says she's gonna fight, but she doesn't have time for this. Renee interviews Mariah May. Renee wants to leave, but Mariah says as champion she should sit down and listen. She's giving Mino a title shot out of pity. Women's wrestling is dead and buried, and she's holding the shovel. Shirakawa rolls up and shoves a champagne bottle into her hand and tells her to do it to her face and make her work. It's main event time on Dynamite. Brody King vs. Claudio Gold League match. Side headlock from Claudio, trading uppercuts, brawling around the ring. Brody chopping. Claudio uses the injured arm as a lever, but King still gets a Death Valley driver off for two. Wrenching Brody's arm over the top rope, but he gets it together and hits a superplex. Fighting to the floor, Claudio blasts King over the barricade and heads back inside as referee counts. Brody beats the count. Looking for the Ganso bomb, Claudio sneaks a low blow in. Claudio wins by pinfall with the neutralizer. That's the show, folks. Please guys, like and share this video, subscribe to my channel and keep watching Elite Wrestling World.